welcome back to a studio vlog. And for this week, I am incredibly sick. So, getting over the flu, and I have a sinus infection which is causing me to not be able to hear in my ear. So bear with me as I try to stumble through my words here. This is so nice because it feels like this is kind of like you're my boss and I get to check in with you and kind of stay on track here, so thanks for that. This week what we're doing is we are going to do some stickers. Stickers need to get done because I think this summer I might be doing some markets, and if I do that I want to have some like smaller little pieces. The other thing that I want to get done is I want to finish my mushroom paintings. I have 7 that I'm doing right now. I also think they're so pretty and so nice, so I'm excited to show those. Let's see, the other thing we are going to be doing, decluttering my studio and organizing, because the trash around here has gotten ridiculous and we need to get rid of some shit. So we're doing that, and then we are we're going shopping for some picture frames, because when I finish these paintings I'm gonna want some frames for them. So we're gonna go to Seattle Recreate to try to find some frames, and if we don't find any frames at Seattle Recreate, then we'll be going to Goodwill, where hopefully we'll find some there, and if we don't find any there, then we will go to a frame store. That is it. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of kids yelling in the background at some points, and enjoy that, because who doesn't enjoy kids running around?
Okay, I realize on the surface, studio looks absolutely organized. Like, everything pretty well looks not super chaotic, but I want you to know inside of every single drawer that I have is just filled with stuff. Like, I don't have any sort of organization system. I just kind of have that pack rat tendency in here where if I see a random knickknack, I'm gonna just shove it in a drawer. There's literally no real system. I have a closet of chaos and doom, and I have this cart that I have never organized, and I just wanted it to be somewhere that was kind of like Marie Kondo style. I needed her to come in here with a magic wand and just make everything more efficient. As a mom with 2 little kids, I don't have time to come in here and try and find something. I just needed to be in a home. So that was my goal during this whole thing, is to declutter and just kind of put everything in a home. By the time I got done organizing this entire studio, there was, no joke, I think 7 or 8 garbage bags, like large Home Depot garbage bags, just filled with random things. Like, I just got rid of all my little knickknacks that I haven't really used in years. Like, there was no point, and I feel like it turned out really well in the end. Like, everything is organized and in its proper home. And once I was done with my cleaning, it's time to get to my actual projects. I have to admit, I'm working on this project and I'm kind of putting my commission aside. I do have to prime that canvas for later, but for now, I just kind of needed to get that little bit of joy back by working on some things. I think my goal for this summer is to being able to do little markets again. So in order to do that, I'm trying to create these little mushroom pieces. I just feel like they're so vibrant for the summer. I don't really know if mushrooms are necessarily a vibe for the summer, but they're absolutely a vibe in my studio, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I just got done painting for the last, hour or so, and I decided that I need a little break from my painting process, and we're gonna go to Seattle Recreate, and if we don't find anything at Seattle Recreate, we're gonna go to Goodwill. If we don't find anything there, then we're gonna go to Artists and Craftsmen, another artist store. So let's head out on the road. The only problem is that my toddler has fallen asleep in the car. We're going to be having a sleeping baby on our journey here today, everybody. On my shoulder. She's still sleeping. We're in the clear. Okay, if you're looking to scratch that artist itch, I have to say going to a thrift store for artists is kind of the way to go. Everything is half priced, and you also get to communicate with other artists and kind of see what they're up to in their projects, maybe get some ideas. I don't know, a multi-purpose. I didn't end up finding what I was looking for. I wanted frames, again, going into this. I've said that 1,000 times in this video so far. And I didn't end up buying any paint. I was hoping that I might buy some. It was pretty cheap, I have to say, but I think that I was too distracted with a baby on my shoulder to be able to really dive into what I was looking for. So I'm hoping to go back. But in the end, I ended up just buying some thread. I was hoping to buy some like topographical maps, but I also did not buy that either. I think I had it like planned out, but I just didn't end up grabbing them.
Got the toy.
You think so?
Yeah. You just had to come on. I want you.
And I have to say I was a little nervous going into this because last time I was here a couple years ago, I went for frames and I didn't find anything. And this time I found a treasure trove of frames. There was so many to go through. I think it took me an hour, which is $40 for frames, which is pretty good for that.
Okay, we're back at home. I'm wearing my home sweater, so I am wearing this all the time. I ended up spending $30 at Goodwill on $40. I ended up spending $40 on picture frames at Goodwill. And that's really good for picture frames. I'm not sure exactly about just plain black picture frames. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna paint the frame itself to match the green aesthetic. So I will be doing that. They're not gonna just be plain black. But all these frames were in really good shape. I kind of like that some of them have some nicks and dings in them. They're not like perfect, but that's okay. I really like that about them. So I'm really pleased. I think that they'll all look really good together. I think that this was a score and a win on that. This one is not a very nice one, but we're gonna paint it. We're not gonna leave it the way it is. I think someone attempted to paint it, it looks like. Or spray paint it. I'm not really sure. It's kind of funny, while I was at the store, I was kind of like nervous about the selection that I was making. I was like, I don't know if these are like the right ones or if I'm doing a good job. And so I was sifting through them. There was this huge wall. And as I was going through each and every single one of them, I felt, you know that feeling when you're like someone's hovering over your shoulder? You're like, I don't, like it feels like stranger danger. And so yeah, there's guys like hovering over my shoulder and he's like huffing every time I like pick up something and like look at it and like put it in my cart. He like would get really frustrated. And I was like, am I doing something wrong? Like what is happening right now? And then one of the items I like looked at for a really long time, almost put it in my cart and then put it back on the shelf. He immediately grabbed it and snapped at me, you keep taking all the good frames, which little did he know, thanks sir, you kind of validated my, okay, I'm picking good things. So instead of being angry, I was actually really excited. This one actually has a really pretty like picture in it, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. This one had a meat to it, but that's the one he snatched from me. Always go with your guesses. And then this one is really cool and it had coffee beans in it. I ended up taking it out. Sorry to the artist on this one, but I think that this mushroom piece would be really, it's like the perfect size for it. So that's my excitement on that. And I'm taking it apart. I think a lot of people tried to pick it up and like take it apart. They thought like maybe you couldn't or something. I'm not really sure, but anyway, I scored on that part. I'm really excited. I'm still feeling fatigued. We're gonna get to work though. We're gonna do it. Can you sing their Miss Rachel song? Big feelings are okay. Big feelings. Hi. Okay, stay there.
want to get on the paint. Say, uh-oh. Okay, so I made it to the end of this week, and I did not complete all the mushrooms like I was hoping. But that's okay. I will continue this project next week, and I hope to complete all of them. So that's something to look forward to. So far, they're looking really good. Each one of them is not completed at all, so that's okay. But I did complete a little preview of how my little monster is going to look for my little kids book that I'm working on. So that's exciting. He looks really good. I can't wait to make little stickers of that guy. So stay tuned till next week. If you made it this far, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.